Good morning, everyone. Happy Easter. I hope you guys are having a great Sunday. I am just kind of moving and getting my day started. I have an off day from working out, which I'm incredibly grateful for because, or rest day, I should say. I'm super sore. This workout this week has been pretty intense. So I love it, and I'm just grateful to have a little bit of a rest day. So I wanted to see, kind of do an experiment. Whoever's here, if you can just drop a hello, a good morning, a happy Easter, whatever you want to say, just let me know that you're here on this live video. But today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about consistency and just having that be a part of your day during this time. If you don't know, I'm Jackie Anthony. I come live every morning at 9 a.m. to talk to you guys and hopefully bring a little bit of positivity into your world right now. Yesterday, I used my little setup and it seemed like it worked pretty good. I did go buy the dongle to be able to hook up the microphone, so hopefully starting tomorrow I'll be able to do that. I just didn't get it set up this morning. So anyway, it's so nice to see you guys. I hope you guys have as much of an semblance of a normal Easter that you can possibly have at this time. I know that I plan on actually FaceTiming my children and talking to them later today. So hopefully you have an opportunity to spend some time with your family, at least virtually. So make sure you're reaching out to your friends, checking on them, because holidays are generally difficult as it is. But when you're kind of already social distancing and not really talking to people in general, I mean, there's a lot of people who are really depressed and are definitely struggling right now. So please make sure that you reach out to your friends, check on them, see how they're doing, because we definitely, don't want anybody to feel even more isolated or more alone right now. I know that I've tried to kind of talk to a few people and just check on people, see how they're doing. I know it seems like some people are kind of doing very well at this point and kind of adjusting, but other people definitely seem to still be struggling or actually getting worse, if I'm being honest, with some of the conversations that I've had. So anyway, today, again, I just want to talk about consistency and how that can impact your life. I know I talked a lot about routines in the beginning. And you can develop a routine from being consistent, and it also helps you in many, many avenues in your life. Yesterday we talked about imposter syndrome and faking it until you make it. And again, same type of scenario, but when you're looking at being consistent, what you're doing, whether it be, your business, your, for example, myself, my weight loss journey, parenting, the one key and the one thing that I know that I saw or definitely, I should say, learned very quickly with my children as they were growing is that, you have to be consistent, whether it is with helping them grow and develop or in discipline. So, I mean, any parents in here, can I get an amen? Because I'm telling you that, if I wasn't consistent with, their discipline, if, it was back talk, if it was, just general defiance, because they all go through that, whether it be like their teenage years or kind of testing boundaries, that sort of thing. If you're not consistent with those boundaries, they're going to be confused. They're not going to know what to do. And so one of the things that I was always like, look, it doesn't matter. Especially right now, when it comes to your children, I'm sure there are a lot of people who are exhausted. They're working more than they ever did when they were working. That's what I'm hearing a lot of from people, because, there's a lot more to take care of at home and there's a lot more to do. And then not only that, people are adding, teacher to their resume, if you will. And so homeschooling your children and trying to make sure that they're staying consistent with their routine, and then, getting that work done, not falling behind. And so there's a lot of people who I've definitely noticed has been kind of dealing with that. And you want to make sure that your children understand that there are boundaries and that they have to stay consistent. And if they fall off of that, that there is some type of, whether it be consequence, repercussion, discipline, whatever you want to call it, because you want to just make sure that they are staying consistent with their studies and they're staying on top of that. So I was always really hyper aware of that. I know there were times where I would be super frustrated and I would just be like, oh my gosh, I don't even care right now. You can have your phone, just leave me alone. And I would think that. I wouldn't do that. But I would definitely think that, because I knew if they had their phone and they were, focusing on that, then they wouldn't necessarily be asking me for a million things while I was trying to study for school or trying to do the things that I was to get ready for my day at work the next day, because I always had a million things going on as well. My children were both very active in sports. I mean, that's another area where myself included, my husband, we were all, we all come from sports families. So, really looking at that, it's like, you have to stay consistent, right? You have to go to practice every day. You have to, consistently work on your craft. And I feel like, during this time with everything that's going on, like, we have to be consistent too. We have to stay consistent. And I know that's the one thing that has been a little frustrating for a few people. So, I know my husband's gotten, good morning, Christina. Happy Easter to you guys as well. If you jumped on later, again, happy Easter, everyone. I'm excited to have you here and thank you for tuning in. Again, I hope that you guys are able to find ways to have some, normalcy for today, because I know that's a little bit of a challenge. I know instead of having a ham dinner, my husband bought seasoned salmon that we're going to be making today on the grill. And we're actually super excited about it. Maybe this will be our new, Easter. I don't know. But it is something that we're trying to really, even just the two of us, be able to have a good day together and enjoy and kind of really think about today and what today is. So anyway, when it comes to your life and right now, the consistency, my husband got really frustrated because he's definitely a routine person. He doesn't like change. He definitely does everything he can to avoid change. And most people are that way. Like, it's not just, but he's definitely an extreme person. So yesterday was kind of frustrating. Was like, I don't want to go to Walmart. Good morning, Roy. Happy Easter to you as well. I don't want to go to Walmart because it's so weird right now. And it really is. They've changed it to where you can only go through one entrance, even though they have 3 or 4 or 5, I don't even know. But there's only one entrance you can go into. Sorry, my dog just came in the door. I thought I had it closed all the way, but it's actually Bo this morning, the golden nut, Bailey. But, when you go in and you have to funnel, like the other day when I went, they actually were kind of funny because I was going to get a buggy or shopping cart, whatever you call it. And it was a little strange because I literally had to wait, I had to wait for the people in front of me to go through. And then once I'm there getting my wipes, cleaning off my shopping cart, getting everything ready. Oh, here's the little one. To get ready. You're very welcome. Say hi, Bailey. I'm cleaning everything and I'm trying to hurry up to get into the store to get what I need to get. And they literally made the guy behind me, who just got off his motorcycle, who just probably was running in to grab one thing. He had to wait the entire time until I cleaned that shopping cart off and moved into the grocery store. So I was like, man, that's really, now I feel pressured, right? Like, oh, I gotta hurry up, because I didn't want to make him wait. And, it was very awkward. And I know that he has said that it's really uncomfortable for him. He doesn't want to go to the store because of all of this. And then the same day that I went in, that all happened, I felt so bad because there was a gentleman who was in the electronics and he's coming down one aisle. I'm coming down another aisle, following this girl to go find this kit that I got. To be able to do these, video blogs and do my lives every day. And I'm following her, not paying attention. He comes from the side. We almost crash into each other. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not following protocol. Yes, I will definitely do that for him. But it's just like, I felt so bad. And I turned, I'm like, I'm so sorry. I was, tunnel vision, focusing on following her and getting to my destination. He's like, no, it's okay. But he was an older guy that, was wearing a mask, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I hope he doesn't think I'm being disrespectful, because the last thing that I'm trying to do is invade anybody's space right now. I'm trying to make sure that I am adhering to everything and being respectful of everybody else that's out. Now, the funny part about all of this is that I have literally left my house twice this week. I very much have not left at all. I've pretty much been in the house trying to stay completely isolated, but I was going to grab a couple of things and, at the store, and that is the only time that I have left. Like I said, so it's kind of funny that, these people, it's like, although these things happened, I should say, it's really not who I've been or what I've been, but it happened and it is what it is, you know? So anyway, I'm definitely, you know, looking at having consistency in your life and how that makes you feel better during this time was really what this whole point was about. So happy Easter, Marty. Thank you for joining. It's definitely been a little bit, you know, of a different day and a different week, to be honest. So anyway, just staying consistent during this time can give you so much comfort. Really, and again, if you're trying to improve, whether it be, you know, when my children were younger and they were involved in sports, my business that I am growing and developing, trying to stay consistent with the things that I'm doing with my weight loss, my progression, sharing the information, talking to people on a regular basis, all of those things. You know, you're going to get better and things are going to get better. You're going to feel more comfortable. Everything's going to be, you know, a little bit more normal for you when you are staying consistent. So that's my message today. That's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. If you guys have any, you know, any topics or anything that you feel that you would benefit from by actually, you know, these videos that I do every day, like I said, you know, please join me in the mornings. Start your day off right. That's why I do them at 9 o'clock in the morning. Not too early, not too late. Really to help everybody kind of start off on a little note of positivity. Really helping just kind of maybe have a little bit of normalcy and consistency in your life during this crazy time. So drop them here in the comments, DM me, whatever it is that you feel would be beneficial or helpful to hear. I would love to share those topics. I've shared a few that some people have suggested, and I've also, well, I should say everything that people have suggested, and I've also obviously kind of just been sharing what's been happening in my life and how maybe that would be something that's impacting your life as well right now. So, and again, please jump in like Christina did. Thank you so much. And kind of add your own little spin on it and what you think would be, you know, helpful to share with everybody. That's what I'm really hoping to do, is to kind of create a community of these daily onlines where people can kind of get together and really just help each other through this. So check on your family, check on your friends, make sure that they're doing good. Have a wonderful day. Thanks so much for tuning again. Like, comment, share, tag your friends, anything that you think that would help them benefit or would benefit them from, you know, watching these videos. Send suggestions, and thank you guys so much. Have an amazing Easter day and be active and be happy, guys. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.